Hello everyone, this is Mr. Corp and we are going to come up with accounting, finance, advanced Excel, VBA coding and videos on such topics, okay, which will be really helpful for people working in corporate sector, okay, especially in the finance space and students who are planning to join them soon, okay. So our most of the videos which is within the finance and accounting space will be dedicated to a certain specific topic and certain industry sector, okay. So today's topic is current ratio and we're focusing on perishable commodity sector. Okay, and within this also we'll see how inventory need to be looked upon. Okay, one assumption will be that normal economic condition exists, no sort of hoarding and effects of that exist. Okay, so if we calculate current ratio, so current ratio is basically current assets by current liability. Okay, if we calculate current ratio for Apple, it is 2000 by 1000 gives me 2. Current ratio for banana 1500 by 1000 gives me 1.5. From this angle, from this perspective, we see Apple PLC is doing much better, right? Apple PLC seems to be doing much better, but as we said, we will look upon inventory and its behavior. Okay, so if we see inventory for Apple is 75%, and inventory for banana is just 1/3, right? So how it is important or what impact is going to have in the perishable sector, the inventory or the product or the finished goods or whatever you call it will be spoiled very quickly. So it spoils quickly. Okay, so you need to sell them fast. Okay, you cannot sit on your inventory. Maybe the stock of Apple which you're having today is 1500. Maybe in 2 days time its value will reduce because it gets spoiled. Okay, or maybe few tons or like few kgs go rotten, so the value will reduce to 1400. You have to write off your inventory, which is straight loss. Maybe it can, if held for more than 3 4 days, it will reduce to 1200. Again, you need to write it off, right? So this is what happens in perishable commodity sector. Okay, additionally, if you look upon uh, both the companies are having a similar kind of current assets, okay. Sorry, current liability 600 350 600 350 50. Also, if you see cash and bank is similar in both the organized companies, and so is my short-term investment, right? So now what? They need to pay off their creditors, right? Cannot sit on like if for example, they need to pay off their creditors. Both are having similar creditors, but they don't have enough cash to pay the creditors, right? Then what will happen? So now, for Apple, they need to sell their inventory quickly and convert into debtors, and then debtors will be converted to cash. So here, if while to selling quickly, you need to give some discount again, right? And again, making some early collections, you need to again give some early settlement discount, and then this cash will be used to pay creditors. Whereas for banana, they're already having good amount of sitting with debtors, so all they need to do is settle, do collections from debtors, and then that cash will be used to pay creditors. So another thing which we can notice is for Apple company, for Apple, they are having a long cash cycle, right? Whereas banana is having a shorter cash cycle, right? So now we see Apple is struggling, but the current ratio says they are not, they are far better than banana. So what we need to do, we need to tailor the ratios. So which ratio we're going to use? We tailor the current ratio. So we're going to use the quick ratio or the asset test ratio, which is current assets minus inventory by current liability. So if we calculate current quick ratio here, it will be 0.5, and quick ratio here it will be 1. Okay. So now if we see banana is doing better than apple. This is how we're gonna tailor the ratios and use it based on the industry and the business scenarios. Thank you very much for watching the first video. Please leave your feedback.